This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
What is up, everybody? SEGA has recently filed a new trademark for Shadow the Hedgehog. It's currently unclear which project it's tied to, but likely we'll find out soon enough. Sound off below. Yeah, this comes no surprise to me. Again, SEGA's new regime, ever since they've been successful as of late, they decided, you know what, let's market the hell out of all of our characters. The Year of Shadow Fearless campaign in 2024 was no fluke. You know, they wanted to see how Shadow would do, having a whole dedicated year to himself, including Sonic Movie 3, where he was the primary, even though he had 17 minutes of screen time. But at the end of the day, the movie left a everlasting impression. And of course, you know, Sonic X Shadow Generations, the games did fantastic. But the Shadow campaign alone, the storytelling, everything, gameplay, was phenomenal. So when SEGA executives saw those numbers, they realized, you know what, there's so much potential with Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's take it one step further and follow a trademark under his name, and let's work on the next big project. Because SEGA right now, they're striking while the iron is hot. You know, from a business standpoint, this makes sense. Now, I know the fan base right now, they could be kind of split on this, because not too long ago, the fan base, you know, they wanted to show some love towards Silver the Hedgehog, and they were hoping SEGA would do something with him. And of course, SEGA said, no, we have plans for Shadow the Hedgehog, because obviously Shadow the Hedgehog can actually make some money. Yeah, so if I had to guess, they're probably going to plan a Shadow spin-off film, and they probably want to make a game to go along with it, similar to how 2024, you had Sonic X Shadow Generations, but you had Shadow's story, and you had Sonic Movie 3, you know, they both bundled perfectly together. So I'm assuming this campaign will probably start in 2028, if I had to guess. Because right now, they're focusing on Sonic Movie 4, this and that for 2027, so that would be my safe assumption right there. But again, if you're a Silver the Hedgehog fan, you were hoping you would get something for Silver, but instead you wake up and you realize, great, Sega's going to give more attention to Shadow. Sonic, at this point, is being treated not as important as he used to be, and for Silver the Hedgehog, basically, if you play that meme, he's basically underwater. The fans want a Year of Silver campaign, and right now it's not your night, man. It's just the way it is. I'm telling you right now, SEGA has big plans for Shadow because he makes the money. It's just the way it is. It's economics 101. Again, everybody, let's have a reasonable discussion about this. Peace out.